There it goes.
What's going?
Camera.
Oh, camera. Too late, already did all the work. You missed everything we did already. Don't break the case. Why is it in my milling machine?
Fixing timing plug.
Where's my hand crank?
I couldn't tell you
I
that.
haven't found that yet either. Still missing.
Missing?
Yep. Someone broke it for me and then they lost the part too.
Who is this somebody that keeps doing all
got
this?
lost in the move and hasn't been recovered yet. Yeah, where's my tool at? Oh, I left it out over there somewhere. Put it away.
Good place for it.
Yeah, new hand crank didn't fit. We're back to the old hand crank. It was easier going down. Not much easier though. Doesn't clamp very good when I like this.
Hey man, if it works.
It doesn't work very well.
Well, then if it doesn't work.
Gotta move it. Is that far enough? I'm tired. You know what the bad part about this is?
What's that?
I gotta go back up.
Feel like there's a better tool for the job.
Yeah.
Like a crank or something.
I think I left it in the house. I was gonna try to butcher the one that fit on here that didn't fit. That I didn't do it yet. Okay, is that far enough down yet? That might be far enough.
Yeah, that looks good. Looks good for my house.
Looks good for you.
Those threads look pretty good.
Who did those? Custom.
It's gotta be the previous owner.
Okay, I need a caliper. You got a caliper?
No.
Me either.
Sure, there's one wandering around the shop somewhere.
Those are missing too. We got one caliper to use in the shop. It's a good one too. It's only off by 2 thou.
Oh man.
Okay, where's your 5/8 reamer?
My 5/8 trimmer, you know what? I might have forgot that at my house.
Yeah, I thought so. Any toolbox?
Yeah, got a bunch of them.
That wasn't it. That looks too good to be the 5. Let's try this nasty looking one right here. That's probably the 5/8. Oh, look at that. That's the 5/8.
Perfect.
Ew. We used that last. Did you use that last?
You know what? I might have a whole bunch of work I did.
See the high spot? What are we doing over here? You didn't say yet.
Already fixing a stripped timing plug.
What kind of Honda is this?
This is a Honda CR250.
Oh, good. What year?
Be 1980.
Give me some air. Got any air?
Yeah. No, I don't have any there. I don't have much to give.
There, look better.
Other than motorcycle parts that need fixing, I don't have much.
Well, here's an air leak. You get that air leak? So have to turn the air on to get an air leak. Okay, you put that up in there first, and then this, and then you move this out of the way. And you tighten this down. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Go for us. Too far. When the reamer doesn't go side to side.
Let me get over here.
See the reamer going side to side when I go down?
Yes, I do.
That means you gotta move it over so it doesn't do that anymore. See, it doesn't do it no more?
Yes, I do.
Then you rotate it 180. It's hard to do when you're in gear. See, I didn't move again? Perfect. Looks good that way.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's just go like this real fast. It keeps standing on this chip down here.
Put it up.
Yeah, over there. Okay.
Those bare feet, man.
Is that the problem? Is 85 RPM the right RPM? We got a problem. We have no go.
Uh-oh.
We need some power.
Where's the power at?
Behind your butt.
Uh-oh.
Still behind your butt.
Uh-oh.
My on button.
Oh, wow, nice.
Can almost reach in there. On button.
Dude, if it works, it works.
Well, I kept that for a lot of years for some reason. That was why. I knew I needed it. The chips in my foot again. There, I got it out of my foot.
Nice. I wish my shoes were as strong as the bottom of your feet.
Yeah. Alright, zeroed out. 0, 0. Now we know where we're at. Now I can get this out. See, normally I just crank the handle up and down.
Yep.
That's too hard.
You know what?
And the motor makes a lot of noise back there. Hear that? That's 25 roaring horsepower back there.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're in my way.
I'm always in the way.
Where do you keep getting in my way? You're in the way between me and my goals.
I'm always in the way.
That one goes there. It goes over here. Okay, where's your helicoil kit?
Uh-oh. I think I forgot that one in my house, too.
Damn. We got everything in here.
Yeah, I do have a whole bunch of shit in my house. I just always forget it.
I guess the surface feels halfway flat. Give me that dull file over there on top.
Yeah.
Is it dull?
Feels dull for my house.
Perfect. Paint out there so you can see how bad it is. Try not to file it on an uneven surface. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. I cleaned off that sealer you put on here. You can have that back.
Yeah, you know what? I was trying my best.
You need to do that one. Okay, helicoils.
Any money mowing this?
This one. There you go. Big. I need a kit though. There's the kit. We'll use this kit right here. You know what we're going to use this kit for?
What's that?
You know what we're going to use this kit?
What's that?
Because it's the one that fits.
Well, that'll be the best choice.
My workbench is too small around here. I found a workbench right over here.
Better than my workbench. I dismantled this motor on a ping pong table.
That motor's annoying back there. What are those?
It would be coils.
What are those?
I don't know. What's the difference? What? What's the difference of the red ones?
Locking.
Well, wouldn't it just make sense to always use the locking ones?
No.
And why is that? In case you have to remove it?
You might pull the helicoil out too.
I would expect the locking one would stay in better.
Not for holding in, it's for holding your bolt in. See how center threads there look kind of funny?
Yeah.
They collapse a little bit. So if you look in there, you see there's a flat spot in there?
Yeah.
So when you put the bolt in there, this is a spring, so it has to spread out.
Okay.
It's like having a lock washer on it. So you put
Oh, it locks the bolt in. Okay.
you can put your timing roll plug in there like that.
I thought you were saying it locks the helicoil into the case.
I didn't say that. I said it's a locking helicoil.
Yeah, I just assumed.
You assumed wrong.
Yeah, I just assumed, man. I do a lot of that.
See how this one here doesn't have that fancy spot? See, it's nice and even all the way
Yeah.
around.
I assume and consume.
Now, what's the difference in those two?
One looks a little bit taller and tighter.
That's the difference. It's taller. So we don't want the tall one because that's too tall. So we're going to use a short one. We're not going to use this either. It's a removing tool. Let's see what we're going to use. This is an installer tool.
Yeah, this
See, if you keep the shit on there, it protects the threads. So
Yeah, that seems like it's been on there a pretty long time.
ever since it was new.
Pretty long time ago.
Look at the miles on this thing. It's almost all used up. It's all beat to hell. Look at
Guessing that tool's older than I am.
it. Probably is. There's a special tap. Goes right in there like that. We need a driver. We don't have a driver
Well, of course we don't.
because it's not a standard size. See, it doesn't fit in there.
Son of a bitch.
That'll squeeze down though. Well, it's gonna have to because it's what we got. There we go. Looks straight to you?
Straight enough.
Not wobbling all over the place?
No.
Okay, put her in neutral. There you go. Where's your 0 point at?
Oh, dude, don't ask me that.
Where's 0? About 1/10 away. Oh, I went 30 too far. 0. Close enough to you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
you
good.
gotta make sure you tap this out. You don't bottom out here because then it rips the threads out. Very important.
Don't bottom out right here.
Yeah. Remember I told you I had to go back up? Guess what? I'm gonna go back up now. The handle's in the way. How many turns do we need to go?
Well, you might be asking the wrong person that.
Yeah, and like when I asked how much piston clearance, 10 thou wasn't good for your bike? You thought 10 thou was good?
Shit.
Leave in the comments what 10 thou piston clearance is good or bad. Then you can read that.
So why is it like that? They set it up wrong?
I told you pistons are seized. How do you think they seize? They lose parts.
Loose parts?
Lose parts. Parts of the piston go bye-bye.
So is a
Is that enough?
is it installation error on the previous owner's part?
Maybe. Could be right or error too. Okay, so now we got this far to go before we get too much. So don't go down more than that. Where's your lubricant at?
That lubricant about that.
I also have this experienced can. It's special made for it to go right there.
Oh, nice.
You believe that?
Custom.
You might have gotten away with something heavy.
Custom lube can.
That's a genuine tin can too, that ain't a plastic can. That's a real tin can. It's probably older than you.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, that needs to go down. It's not moving very well. Maybe I should put in gear. That's forward, that's backwards, see? That's enough. Uh-oh. Appears to be threads in there now. I can't hear what you said. Turn that switch off over there, you don't have to listen to that. You got threads in there now.
Threads are good.
You like threads? What about that noise over there?
Yeah, I like that too.
I don't like that noise. It's annoying. That noise is annoying. I need a longer stick. Ah. This half stick's too short.
Half stick.
Yeah.
All right.
Half stick's too short.
So now the helicoil.
You got one? What's that?
There's a Healy.
Oh, how many tools that?
Oh man, I feel threads in there now.
Ooh, you got threads.
Wow.
See how many threads you got?
Let's look at that. Well, hold on, let me count them for a minute.
How many threads are on this side, not the other side?
Not as much as the other side.
Turn the light on so you can see better.
Yeah, that'll help.
Go count the threads on this side.
You really want me to count them all?
Yeah, I got so many helicoils we need. Do you have more
I
than
guess
12?
like 7.
We got like 12 here.
Did I turn the fucking light off?
How many threads are here? You got like 12.
12, so I'd say on that side of
You
the...
turn your light off again?
No.
Is it on?
No, it's on.
It's on?
Done?
Yeah, it's on.
No, I'd say there's like 7 or 8 in there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Jesus, when I start counting them, they just lose track. It's so tiny, those damn things.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'd say 7. That's my final off. That's my final answer.
How many do I have?
You had 12.
You got left.
10? Should be about 10.
It's about 7, 8.
Okay, perfect. 7, 8.
It's 8 over here, 7 over here. How many you got there?
I'd say about the same thing.
You got too many. I think we need to lose a half a coil.
It's alright if they're in there rubbing on the flywheel, though.
See, I used genuine proto dikes for years and they still work.
I love the sound of stuff scraping across the flywheel.
There you go. We got that many left. See, that's the drive tang.
Hmm.
Missed the driver. This is the compressing tool. You know why they call it a compressing tool?
I don't.
It
Wait to find
compresses
out.
the helicoil.
Well, that's... Some genius person came up with the right name.
And that makes it a lot easier to install when it's compressed. Okay, now we got the problem.
What's this?
The milling machine's in the way. Now if you don't have the fancy driver, then you have to start the spring right here in that hole. See how that thing's a lot bigger than the hole?
Yeah.
So you got to compress it a little bit as you push it in.
Oh, gotcha.
So to do that, you got to press on the outside of the helicoil and turn it with this. But do not push with this because it'll push the tang right
So you don't
out.
need to put any kind of sealant or Loctite on there?
Nope. I gotta hit something and then go in. Problem right now is your case is in my way.
That damn case gets in my way too.
See, it's not letting me get in there close enough. So this fancy tool isn't working.
Sometimes that happens.
All the time with your bike.
But as you know,
See, I turned that down to fit.
same as your crank down here, sometimes you just got to make a tool.
Well, I modified this tool to fit in tight spots, but yours does not want to go.
Because it's an antique.
It does not want to start. Sleeve's not, it's too thick. Your case is too fat. You got one of the late cases that are fat cases.
What do you mean? This thing's an antique.
It's an 80, it's a late case. So I can't use my driver now to drive it. Maybe gotta modify the case or I gotta modify the tool.
Yeah, shoot. Let's do what we gotta do.
You're way too close, you know that, don't you?
Yeah. Just trying to find out where that hissing was coming from.
It's an air leak. You didn't unplug it yet.
Oh, found it. Yes, sir. What's that?
Where did I lose it?
Yep, it's coming right out of here.
Oh, that's where it's coming from. It's coming out of that wall over there. You go and hook that cork over there.
The cord?
Cork on the wall.
What is that?
There's that cork over there.
There we go.
Yeah, noise quit making. That's out.